This is vdlgr. It's an app with a very specific purpose. I've worked in both science and engineering, and a lot of the experiments that I've been part of have involved collecting data over some time period, So collecting temperature every 5 seconds, 10 seconds, minute, collecting changes in mass or weight, or what's the voltage at any given time. So a datalogger is a device, which does this. It does exactly that. It collects some data at a time interval. You can buy data loggers. They can be a little expensive. It can also be hard to find ones that do exactly what you want. If you have mixed types of data, if I, for example, have an experiment where I need to monitor temperature and mass and voltage, then that's going to be a pretty hard device to find for that specific scenario. So what I've often ended up doing is actually you kind of have to make your own one. But the idea of this app is a substitute for making your own custom data logger. So if for example I have a digital thermometer, a multimeter which can show voltage and a digital scales, then by using a video recording of those during the experiment, I can use vdlgr to extract the data and fill the gap of me not having that exact type of data logger. So quick demo. So this video is just a video I found on YouTube, which is you can see an experiment set up here. It runs for 4 minutes. There's 3 digital thermometers, and it's not really important what's happening. So we want to try and extract the data from this and make some graphs, for example. So in the absence of a data logger, what do? We get the video, we load it. Let's say we want to capture every 5 seconds. We want to save it as a CSV. And what we have to do then is analyze the first frame to really detect the regions of interest in the video. So what's happening here is we've extracted the first frame from the video, and we've run optical character detection and recognition, but in this case it's just the detection we're interested in. We're interested in detecting where the text is in the video. You can see there's lots of these green boxes are showing where it detects text, but in this case we're only interested in 3 regions, in 4, 5 and 6, which corresponds to digital thermometers. So we just select 4, 5 and 6 and press start. So what will happen after I press start is the vdlgr will go through the video file at the time interval. At each instance of that time interval, it's going to extract a frame, and it's going to go to these locations 4, 5 and 6 and run text recognition, and then we write what text has been recognized to the output file. So the output file looks, I'm just going to open a CSV file. You can open an Excel or similar type app. So we have 3 data columns here corresponding to our 3 thermometers. You can see it has also detected, for example, 22.8 C. Okay, so for plotting we don't want the C. We just want 22.8. So you might have to do a little bit of cleanup depending on the meter, but for example, that can be pretty quick if I just select the data and I do a find and replace with a regular expression. This is going to pick all the alphabetic characters out and just replace them with nothing. That's done. And there you can see it looks pretty good, apart from one here where there's an extra dot. Clean that up, and then we have clean data which we can plot. So I'll just show one I did earlier, same data. It looks a little something like that. So yeah, that's the demo. Please try it out if you think it might be useful to you. As I said, I kind of made this for myself, but I'm grateful for comments, suggestions, bugs. This is the first release. That's all for now. Thanks. Bye bye.